Welcome back, everyone. Jamie Schwartzwald, joined by Larry Murakami. He's a candidate for House District 2, seeking the Democratic nomination in the August 19th primary. Larry, thanks for coming down and joining us.
Thank you.
All right. So first question we're asking everybody is, were you born in Alaska? And if not, what brought you up here?
I was 7 years old when I came to Alaska. I admit I wasn't always making my decisions where I'm going to live, but I've stayed there since then. That's over 50 years, 52 years.
Excellent. Why did you decide to get into this race?
It's all about priorities. I'm tired of politicians saying they're going to do something. For instance, we've been hearing about gas in the interior for over 30 years. I think we need to actually get it done.
Yeah. The current thing with the trucking of liquefied gas, do you think that's something that will be a positive for this community if we were able to get it in at the cost they're advertising?
One of the biggest issues for my constituents, as I've talking to them, is being able to heat their home in the winter. And I have the same issue. Will I be able to afford that as I hopefully one day retire and get on to a fixed income?
How have you kind of approached your campaign as far as getting your message out to the people?
So far, I've been knocking on doors, and I've been doing that rain or shine. We haven't had all sunny weather the last week, and I'm calling people.
Mm-hmm. A portion of your district, I believe, borders up into College Road, or excuse me, up into Badger Road out in North Pole.
Yes.
There's been some issues raised about the safety of that road. The FMAS is currently bringing a study on. How do you feel about Badger Road? Do you feel there could be some safety improvements along that road, and what would be some of the improvements you could think?
Well, since the time I've been there, they've made improvements. The Badger Road exit is now an overpass, so you don't have to cross the big road. The back gate of Fort Wainwright has a light now. There's a couple other lights, so I'm sure we can do more improvement, but and there's good turn lanes on the places where there's a lot of traffic.
How do you feel, what's your stance on ballot measure 1, the vote a referendum to repeal Senate Bill 21? How do you stand on that?
I'm in favor of that ballot proposition passing. I don't think that was a smart initiative. I'm not against some incentives for the oil companies to invest back in Alaska, but the Prudhoe and Kapark fields are highly profitable, and I don't think they needed a break there.
Absolutely. What is the key to kind of stemming the rising energy costs, especially here in interior Alaska? What do you think? What are some ideas you would have on that?
Well, the natural gas would be great. It's cheaper than oil, and the main cost for my constituents is heating their house in the winter. Mm-hmm. For electricity, I'm in favor of some diversity. I'm looking at the Susitna Dam. 100 years of hydroelectric power sounds good to me. The prices won't be rising like the burning fuel things. That's just going to keep going up.
All right, Mr. Murakami, unless there's anything else you'd like to add, I think we can wrap this up.
Well, there was a time not too long ago when people would tell me, I don't vote for the party, I vote for the person. And you don't hear as much of that today. I want to return to those times. So I want people to look at me, look at my values, and vote on that.
Well said. Well, I wish you the best of luck August 19th, and I want to thank you for making time for us and coming down.
Thank you.
All right. That is going to wrap it up for us. We are getting out of here, but before we do, I want to remind you to get out and vote. I also would like to remind you to stay tuned to News 13 for sports, which is coming up next.